My defensive name that I want to talk about here is an older guy, and he would definitely be a one-year deal type of player for the Browns if he's cut by his current team and the Browns were able to sign him and actually bring him back because he played for the Cleveland Browns in 2016. This is linebacker Demario Davis. Demario Davis plays for the New Orleans Saints. Looking at the numbers here, he's an $18.2 million cap hit for the Saints in 2024. And they could cut him or trade him and save up to $12 million against the cap, and they need it. They're like $42 million under the cap or over the cap, even with the adjustment now, the new league year coming into play. So they're in a lot of trouble. They're going to have to make a lot of hard decisions and let some players go. And I'm pretty sure a 35-year-old linebacker is going to be one of them. They cannot afford to pay him this much money, and the Browns could bring him in on a one-year deal. Demario Davis has been an absolute monster stud his whole 12-year career. Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro honors in 2022 and 2023. So just the past 2 seasons, he's been still playing at an elite level. Overall, he's got 4 second-team All-Pros, and he made a first-team All-Pro one time in his career. He has played the entire season every year of his 12-year career, except for his rookie season. He missed a couple games. But other than that, the dude is on the field. He is one of the best middle linebackers in the game, and that's a position the Browns really, really need, especially if they don't feel comfortable bringing Anthony Walker back on another one-year deal with his injury history. And, I mean, Anthony Walker played very well at middle linebacker for the Browns, and he was a nice option on a cheap deal for the team, but not when he's not on the field. It doesn't matter how good of a bargain you are in free agency if you can't play. So that's just been disappointing for him. But as far as tackling goes for Demario Davis, only 3 out of his 12 seasons did he have less than 100 tackles, and 2 of those 3 were 90 and 99. So this dude is either at or well over 100 tackles a year. He has 42 and a half career sacks. He's got 6.5 in each of his last 2 seasons. Those were both his career high. 10 plus tackle for loss in the last 7 seasons in a row. And at 35 years old, he gets cut by the Saints. This could be an opportunity for an elite defender to come play for an elite defense with a great head coach, a great coordinator. I don't know how much longer he's going to want to play at 35, 36 years old. This could be his last hurrah, his last chance to take a shot at playoffs, a potential championship run with a defense capable of doing so. So I could definitely see and would love to see Demario Davis come for a one-year deal to Cleveland.
Yeah, I would too. I did notice that. I was one that I was kind of hovering over as well. You guys, so you and Barry Shuck specifically, were talking about needing a linebacker. Now, this was during a draft episode that could, run sideline to sideline, but like a big dude that could just get it done in a tackling machine. And in my head, that guy popped in my head when I was listening to that podcast, and I think he would really fit the bill. I think he would jive well with Schwartz. I think if you draft a linebacker underneath him in the mid to late rounds, it's somebody that he could bring along, especially with Mohamed Diabita or that linebacker, and some of the other young guys, maybe even Tony Fields. Like, it would be fantastic to have him as part of the team with his wealth of experience.
Yeah, great leader. He would just be a great veteran presence all around, and not only just a veteran presence, but like I detailed here, you plug him in and he's going to produce. He's not just a guy who's coming in here to get one last little deal and see what he can maybe contribute. The dude will be a leader on this defense, and he'll make a definite impact. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, when you play the Ravens and you play the Steelers, you're going to be tackling.
Yes.
And there's going to be running, so he's going to get his.
Yep. And then that frees up, a guy like this would free up JOK to continue to do what he did so well in 2023. JOK is not your prototypical middle linebacker. That's not where he's going to excel. And we saw JOK have a total breakout year, led the team in tackles, tackle for loss, everything. And we want him to continue to be able to do his game and to do it to the level that he's capable. So bring in a guy like Demario Davis to hold down that role at the middle linebacker position, and I think we're good to go.
The other thing those guys learn is how to take care of your body, because he lasted that long he's doing something right.
Yes.
And I hope he can teach that to the rest of the team.
Well, we could definitely use that insight for sure.